Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another wonderful live stream here in Microsoft Flight Simulator. Hope you guys are having a good start to your week. It is a Monday. Happy Monday to all. Yeah, I hope you guys are enjoying your Monday so far. It was a long day today for us anyways. We're getting a couple things still ready to go here real quick. So bear with me. Yeah, so bear with me here as we get some things ready to rock and roll. Welcome Zemp, good to see you tonight. Davis, what's going on? Josh, welcome back. Just Aviation is here, what's going on? Angela Reynolds, hello, welcome, welcome. V-Seth, yo, what's going on, man? You're flying the 175 right now? Nice. We are flying the 190 tonight. The E190 is what we are flying tonight. Is it just me or I sound a little weird? I guess I sound fine. It's hard for me to tell. Been a long day. Been a long day. Any ATC online? I don't know. We're not logged on yet. We're gonna log on here in just a moment. Yeah, see, it sounds a little funky in the headset. Let's see, is that better? Nope, that's worse. How about now? Is that a little bit better? That sounds a little better. I don't know. It sounds a little weird in my headset. Almost like a little... Okay, I can hear that now. Like a buzzing sound. Buzzing. I think it's better now. Alright. I think that's better now. There we go. You know what? I'm going to zap you, V-Seth. No one asked you. Richard's World, welcome to the stream. What's going on? Good to see you. Welcome back, my friend. We're getting a couple things here last minutely loaded up, and we're gonna get ready to do some flights in Argentina tonight. So yeah, we are down in lovely Argentina for today's flights. Alright, there we go. I don't know, cords being weird. Alright, yeah, I think my mic cord has a little short in it somewhere. Alright, so we got that ready to go. Check mark. Cool. We got that going. We're gonna get our flight plan on here real quick. Look, is that zap noise? Yeah, I was getting zapped. Sorry, that was what that noise was. Should be gone now. Should be all gone now. Alright, we are generate the flight crew. All the times I wish for yours. Here we are, my four. Alright, check-ins are beginning. Cool. Alright, well, welcome to the stream, guys. Good to have you here. We are in Argentina. You're currently flying this in Australia. Nice. Man, when they get that custom FMC, this plane will be a top plane. I think so. I'm really enjoying it. I think they've made some great upgrades so far. It's been a minute since we've flown any of the
Aerolineas Argentina's Flight 1708 from Buenos Aires to Rosario. This is your gate attendant, Thomas.
Time for pre-boarding.
We are preparing for your departure and are happy to have
But yeah, no, I think once I get this plane with a fully functioning FMC and VNAV, will be one of the best planes in Microsoft to fly, in my opinion. So that I do see happening. But I think they made some great upgrades. We're going to take a look here and some stuff in the cabin that I have noticed right off the bat. I have not flown. Got to wake up for school. Mateo, what's going on? Welcome aboard. So, yeah, boarding here will start here in about 2.5 minutes. Passengers are getting checked in. We got 70 passengers on board today. But we are in Buenos Aires, Argentina. And we got a couple short hops in Argentina tonight in the E190 for the first time. We have not done any test flights. All we do is make sure our controls are good to go, and I think we set some views. But just looking at the cockpit in general, I think they've upgraded some textures. The screens kind of look nicer and shinier. I don't know, it just looks a little bit better. I did notice that the E190, I don't know if the other ones have it now because we haven't flown the 170 in a while, but it does have a HUD. It does have a working HUD in this plane now too, so that's an upgrade. Depends on what it is, Mateo. I'll try my best. But yeah, so it seems like they've done that. The screen on this thing seems a little weird. I don't know if that's a bug or not. Just real dirty or something. But yeah, so they've upgraded some things for sure on the plane. I think the sounds are really great. So, I mean, if we do go back here, we can actually close and open the door by clicking on it. So you can actually open and close the door inside. So that's kind of cool. But yeah, I think they've upgraded a lot of things on this plane. Like I said, the sounds sound good. We're running everything vanilla. We don't have any mods on this plane. But we got our GPU hooked up here. We're going to get our flight details added real quick here. So we'll import from SimBrief. Cockpit texture is good? Yes, no, I agree. So on the VFR A320, when I try and get a window view, there's like an invisible barrier. Yeah, that's in all planes, Mateo. You have to kind of trick the camera system thinking you're outside the plane when really you're inside the plane, which involves going in the config file, the camera view, and kind of tweaking it. I suggest downloading someone else's camera views from flightsim.to. Makes it a lot easier to tweak and you don't have to go in the config file. So I would download one of those and drop that in your plane folder and follow the instructions on that. Oh, you're on Xbox? Ooh, yeah, I can't help you on Xbox. I don't know anything of how FlightSim works on Xbox, unfortunately. Unfortunate. Alright, so we got our flight plan in there, so that looks good. Let's get our aircraft powered up so we can actually get some people aboard our aircraft here as we're boarding in a very short amount of time here. So battery 1 and 2 are coming on. Wish I could join you on trucking tomorrow. I know, that'd be fun, man. Let's get this show on the road. We'll connect the ground power. Nav lights are already on, that looks good. Some pedal still brightness up here. Alright, as you can see there, everything is coming to life. Just leaving the sound of that click button there. But yeah, so I think they've made some vast improvements. Like I said, cockpit textures are real good. Things are real good. That goes up now. What's the max cruising level for the E175? I think it's still up there like 38,000 feet. Like a kind of like a normal jet, I think. I could be wrong, but I think it is. Okay, so let's go back to our tablet here. We're going to begin our boarding process as well. It's time to start boarding this wonderful aircraft. So we'll request boarding here. To do that, we'll need to go to ground. We'll open up our cargo doors for the little loading there. It doesn't open up automatically. It could just be I don't have a fig file in for this aircraft potentially, but we'll go ahead and we'll start the boarding process as well. Do you have your own convoy in ATS? We do. Yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, We are now ready to begin boarding for Aerolineas 1708, departing for Rosario from Buenos Aires. We invite our passengers requiring
Alright, let's go back to flight
wheelchair
details.
assistance,
Cool. So all it's in there, that's good. We're going to go to departure
as
now.
well as those in Group 1 to come forward.
We're departing runway
Aerolineas
13.
Argentina's Plus members are also invited to board.
Conditions are dry. Flaps
Thank you
2
for
for
choosing
departure.
Aerolineas Argentinas.
We'll sync
We
the
look
weather
forward to
and
serving
we
you
can
on board.
calculate. Cool, so calculating that, I believe, puts all of our weight and everything in the plane now. So I don't think we have to do anything with that. We'll put instant for the loading. So our plane should be loaded, I believe. How long is the flight? First flight, very short. The first flight is only 37 minutes. And then the second flight, I think, is just over an hour. Alright, so we got that there. We can go to the manifest, and we can send all of this to the McDo. And I believe this will start putting in information for us. So we're going to kind of watch this, make sure it puts in the right information. It's been a while since we have reviewed. I feel like my monitor might be going up. Anyways. Been a while though since we've done this, so we're going to see what it puts in for us and kind of just monitor that. And of course we will go through and just check all the flight data, make sure it's all good to go. But it appears to be doing its thing. Does look like it's got more options in the FMC now, so it looks like they have been working on it. Looks like we got some more options in here. Alright, so put all that information in. That should be good.
Ladies and gentlemen, Group 2 passengers for Aerolineas 1708, flying from Buenos
We can
Aires
actually look
to
at the
Rosario.
systems here. Let's check our fuel, see if it did put the fuel in correctly. So we got 8,200 pounds of fuel, and we are supposed to have... Yep, 8270. So yep, it did load our fuel and everything for us, so that's good. We can check that off the list. We are going to a flight level of 240 today, so we'll throw that in there. Our cruise winds 160 at 21, 160 at 21. We'll throw that in there. Okay, so that looks good. Let's check the next page or the previous page. Cool, all of that looks good there. Let's go to our menu. We can go menu. No, we don't want to go menu. We want to go to our route page. So we're going SABE over to SAAR. We'll throw that in there. And then we can, I think we need to put in our flight ID number. So we are ARG 1708. We'll put that in there. And then we should be able to request the flight plan. Data link, flight plan. That didn't quite work the way I wanted to. Send? Maybe there we go. I hit send. Sending flight plan received. There it is. Now we can apply the active. You've taken me a minute to remember how to do this. It's been a minute since we flown the E-Jet. Alright, so flight plan is in. So we go here, we can look at our flight plan route. That all looks correct. We got Ontavo, waypoint, direct to Pedro. Okay, so that looks good there. This airline flies a 737-800. They do, yes. They fly the E-Jet. This is a real-world E-Jet route for the 190 for this airline. These are all real-world routes that we're using here tonight. So yeah. Open rear left. Let me open rear left. I thought we opened the left. Yeah, it's open. Cool. So let's go into departure. Runway, we said 13 on departure. And we're on top 3 Bravo. On Tavo transition. We'll apply that. Cool. That looks good there. Awesome. Cool. Let's go out to route here. We can put the arrival in. So right now we're planning for runway 2. And looks like we're probably going to be doing the RNAV. And we'll do the RNAV from... Let me take a look here.
Attention, please. Group 3 passengers for Aerolineas
Looks like it's going to be
1708
from...
flight from Buenos Aires to Rosario.
Yep, okay, just
You
what I
may now
thought there.
begin boarding. We appreciate your promptness.
It's going to be from
Thank
I'm
you.
Dead. I'm dead. Okay, we'll put that on there. We'll pin that. And then we'll go back to here. Our star arrival will be on the Escon to Quebec. Escon to Quebec. So we got all that in there. Cool. And we can apply that to our flight plan. Cool. All that looks like it's in there nice and good. We can go to the perf data here, perf init page. Let's check all of our stuff just to make sure again it's in here correctly. It does look like it is in there. So from there we can go to the takeoff page. Our winds on the ground here. Let's see. Glad we don't have to use the awful default weight and fuel calculator Microsoft in this plane anymore, right? Yes. So like I said, they've made great improvements. So this is going to be one of the best aircraft in Microsoft, I think, when they're done. It'll be right up there, and I'm going to be loving doing some real-world E-Jet ops. Alright, so winds on the ground. We got 080 at 11 knots. A little bit windy. 080. 11 knots. Nothing like what we were trying to land in yesterday, so nothing to worry about there. That's all good. It's got us on flaps 2. Takeoff performance already. These speeds are in there. Let's check the speeds in here. Is that good? So in here it's got 120, 125, and 143. What has it got in here? 120, 125. Okay, so we can change those a little bit if we want to match this. So 120, 125, 120, 125, and what was it? 143? 143. We'll put that in there. Pitch and flap is good. Cool. That's all good. Climb. Okay, we don't have to worry about any of that. We'll go to takeoff. Init page again is good. Cool. We can do that. I think that pretty much finishes us up there. We go over to Unicom 0.80. We'll throw that in the box. Cool. TRIR, boom, 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 bada boom. Let's squawk 2000. No ATCs on. Oh, I didn't even connect. Let me connect here. ARG. E190. Just like that. We'll pre-file on the network here as well.
Attention passengers. Group 4 and any remaining
We'll be ready to
passengers
board.
for
Are ready
Aerolineas
to
1708
push back here in
departing
just
to
a few
Rosario from
moments.
Buenos Aires may now
So make
begin
sure you guys get your seat on board today's flight before it's too late. Make sure you guys also don't forget to smash down the thumbs up button for me as well. Mr. Flyboy's in the house. What up, Flyboy? How you doing, man? Kenny, greetings. Good to see you, man. Welcome aboard. Mr. Flyboy, I hope your son is feeling better. I hope Maverick Jr. is starting to feel better, hopefully. Alright, so that's all good there. He's doing much better. That's good to hear, man. 104 fever is no joke. I think I remember I almost had a seizure as a kid, and my fever got to like 105 or something like that. I was rushed to the hospital. No fun. No fun, no fun. Alright, cool. That's all good there. Yawn damper is on. I still don't know what's causing the fevers, which is quite frustrating. No, that's not good. Well, hopefully it just feels completely all better here soon, and then we don't have to worry about that. Alright, so we should be almost boarded. I know baggage, I believe, is done, if I'm not mistaken. Yep, baggage is done. So we can put the baggage doors closed. Mr. Polar of Spikes, welcome aboard. Happy Monday, dropping the 20 bomb. Increasing your lead on the leaderboard. I appreciate you, man. Huge no skippies to you. And your continued support of the channel. Appreciate it. Hope you're doing well. Let me get...
Attention passengers, this
Going
is the
aboard
final
here.
call for Aerolineas 1708 departing for Rosario. Please proceed to the gate immediately as we are preparing to close the gates. Thank you.
It's just hard to get your name all in here because it's so long. There we go. Appreciate you, man. Can I talk to you about his world flight ideas? He has not yet. No, but I'm sure he'll reach out soon. I am sure he will reach out soon. Definitely interested to hear them. Always like new ideas. Cool. Alright, so everything looks good there. Where do you get the gates are about to close announcements pack? No, so it's not Pack X. If you look at our bottom of the screen there, this is from the website called flight-.io. It's a completely free website to use just the website, which includes our little overlay. The only thing it does not include for free is the announcements. The announcements, you have to open up an account on a OpenAI key, which is from the makers of ChatGPT. It is a AI-generated passenger announcements. They add all kinds of real-world things into your announcements. Every announcement's different. That's the only thing that's not free. It's a pay-as-you-use-it type system. Thank you again, Polar Spikes, for those. 20 bomb, appreciate you. But it costs anywhere from 40 to 50 cents a flight. It's all about just how much you use. If you use every announcement, every flight, it's about roughly 40 to 50 cents a flight if you're using it currently. This is in the early beta stages, this whole website and program. But I suggest check it out. It's really nice features on here to use other than just the announcements. Now I want you guys to listen to these APU sounds. Let me get this APU fired up right now.
Ladies and gentlemen, the gate for the Aerolineas 19708 flight from Buenos Aires to Rosario is now closed. If you have missed this flight, please proceed to the customer service desk. Thank you.
Well, I warn you in advance, it's going to get loud. Listen to the APU fire up. Just listen to the sounds. It's going to get loud. I told you it was going to get loud. I warned you. I warned you it's going to get loud. But that APU sound though. Oh, baby. Sounds like Top Gun, right? Whatever it sounds like, I like it. We can disconnect our GPU here. APU is on and available. GPU is disconnecting. We'll get the GPU to go away here. So we're going to go in the back. We'll close our own door here today. We're short on flight attendants. They're off in the back, giggling. So we'll close our own door. Where's the quick spot? It's right here somewhere. Quick spot. Uh-oh. Maybe we're not going to close our own door. Oh, there it is. I click on the handle. There we go. We're doing double duty. Double duty today. Get the cockpit door closed there. Well, you need to do our pilot announcement, and then we'll be ready to push back on time here today in Buenos Aires. I said it's going to get loud. Did I not say it was going to get loud? I'm pretty sure I said it was going to get loud. Pretty sure I said that. Alright, so no ATC on right now, so that means we're going to go straight up to 24,000 feet here.
This is your captain, Elizabeth Flores, speaking. I would like to extend a warm welcome to you on board Aerolineas Argentina's Flight 1708 from Buenos Aires to Rosario. Joining me in the flight deck today is First Officer Anna Barnes. Our in-flight team consists of our wonderful flight attendants Laura, Harry, Annie, and Sarah. They will be conducting the safety briefing shortly and will be happy to assist you throughout our journey. Our flight level for today is 24,000 feet. We are expecting a
And
smooth
we
flight,
are
and our
QNH.
estimated time of arrival in Rosario is 5:35 a.m. local time. The weather at our destination is clear, with a pleasant temperature of 21 degrees Celsius, which is a warm 70 degrees Fahrenheit.
QNH 1021.
Our primary goal is your comfort and safety. We thank you for choosing to fly with Aerolineas Argentinas, and we hope you enjoy your flight. Please listen carefully to the safety briefing. And
What's
don't
my ATS
hesitate
convoy
to ask
name?
our flight
Midnight
attendants
Maverick. It's
if
not
you
on
have
though. It's
any
only on when we're
questions.
on.
Thank you.
I'm at work, so I'm not listening to you all the time, but now I can't hear anything, so just need to wipe up the blood from my ears. Hey, just gotta be paying attention to all those safety announcements. Gotta be paying attention to all the safety announcements. Seatbelt signs can come on, no smoking signs. That looks good there. We'll get our red beacon on. Let's call for GSX's pushback. And open rear left. Oh, I wanted us to open the rear left door. Oh, so GSX didn't actually board the passengers. That's right. We'll restart. We'll restart it. Because boarding is already complete. I didn't realize it was loading from the... Oops. Yeah, that one was an accident. Oopsie. Alright, prepare for pushback and departure. You can close right away. It's a GSX bug. Got it. You just have to open and close it. Ah, gotcha. We'll remember that for the second flight then. Alright, I think everything else is ready to go. I think we're ready for pushback. I think we're ready for push and start. Transponder is on. Cockpit door is locked. Can't have anyone coming in here and pulling our file handles. Yeah, we don't want anyone pulling them fire handles on us. Alright, there comes our tug. Taking its sweet ass time. Sweet ass time. That's right, Kenny. We're looking at you on that. We have to lock our door because of Kenny. Oh, good question. We're going to be pushing back. Nose left. Brakes released. Alright, we're clear to start at will. Let's start up engine number 02 as we have departed the gate. How do you determine when to descend? Simple math. Might get a little loud again. Mr. Davis, what's going on, man? I don't know if you guys noticed, I read it on EJet, but I have realized on EJet this humming noise is actually fairly loud on EJet. I don't know why EJet hums so loud. Let's set our parking brake here. Yeah, we got a good start on engine 2. Let's start up engine numero uno. Yeah, I do like the engine sounds on this plane. We'll get flaps 2 set as well. Do we have direct 2 yet? I don't know. We'll see, I guess, during flight. We shall see. Cool. All that looks good. Alright, so they're gone away. That looks good there.
Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon.
2 good starts.
My name is
APU
Laura,
come
and
on.
on behalf of Aerolineas Argentinas and the entire crew, I'd like to welcome you aboard Flight 1708.
Gonna double
Service
check, make
from
sure
Jorge
everything
Newbery
is
Airfield
good.
to Rosario International Airport.
Which it is.
We are currently aboard an Embraer EMB-190 aircraft. Before we depart, I'd like to go through our in-flight safety procedures. Firstly,
Alright,
please
we are
fasten your
good
seatbelt
and
by
I think
inserting the
ready
metal end
to
into the buckle
taxi.
and
Autobrake
adjust the
RTO.
strap so it's low and tight across your lap. To release your seatbelt, lift the upper portion of the buckle.
Just
We
seems
recommend keeping your
so
seatbelt
slow
fastened
for
at
some
all
reason.
times, as
Is
turbulence
that only
can
me
occur
that it just seems so
unexpectedly.
slow on that?
There are 8 emergency
Turn.
exits on this aircraft. 4 doors, 2 on each side, and 4 window exits over the wings.
Hydraulics
Each
are
door
on,
is
right?
equipped with an inflatable slide, which can be
Just
used
make
as
sure
a
we
life
didn't miss
raft.
the hydraulic switch.
Please take a moment now to locate your nearest exit. In some cases, your nearest exit may be behind you. If cabin pressure should change, masks will drop from the overhead area. Pull the mask towards you to start the flow of oxygen. Cover your nose and mouth with the mask and breathe normally. Secure your own mask before helping others, even if the bag doesn't inflate. Oxygen will
Hydraulics are
flow.
good.
Should we experience an unexpected landing on water, your life vest is located under your seat. Pull the red strap to remove the life
Oh, we
vest
got engine
pouch.
maintenance on here now too.
To
Look at
use,
that.
open the pouch, take out the vest, and slip it over your head. Fasten the straps around your waist and pull to tighten. Inflate your vest just before leaving the aircraft by pulling the red tabs or blowing
Cool.
into the
And
tubes.
we're gonna go
A safety
radio on
information
this
card is
side, flight
located
plan
in
on
the
this
seat pocket
side.
in front of you that illustrates all of this information. Please take a moment to review it prior to takeoff. Smoking, including the use of e-cigarettes, is not allowed on any Aerolineas Argentinas flight.
Let's do
Federal
it.
law prohibits tampering with, disabling, or destroying lavatory smoke detectors. All electronic devices should now be turned
Well,
off and
we're
stowed
gonna see how
as
it
they
feels
may
on this plane,
interfere
'cause
with
we
the
haven't flown
aircraft's
this plane yet.
navigational and communication systems. Please ensure that all carry-on luggage is stowed in an overhead locker or under the seat in front of you. Your seat should
you
be
can see
in
it
the
does have
upright position,
a
and
working
your tray
HUD.
table must be stowed. As we prepare for takeoff, please relax and enjoy the flight. Our estimated travel time is around 1 hour and 5 minutes. Our crew is here to ensure your safety and comfort. Don't hesitate to ask if you need assistance. Thank you for choosing Aerolineas Argentinas.
Alright, so far so good. It does taxi pretty good. I like the way it turns in the taxi. So far so good. So far so good. Clear on the left. Yeah, so far so good. Let's do takeoff config here as well.
Takeoff okay.
Takeoff is okay. Should we fix our trim? I think trim is good. Alright, takeoff okay. I remember where the center point is in this thing. Isaac, what's going on? Hello, hello. Going from Buenos Aires to another airport in Argentina. We're going to Rosario. Buenos Aires traffic, Argentina 1708 is taking off runway 13, Buenos Aires. Alright, here we go. Let's do it. Alright, Cab has been warned, you guys have been warned. Spam them toga emojis. Let's see if we remember how to fly. Nice, William. Oh, I hope you enjoy the flight. Spam the toga emojis. Let's go. Nice and easy. You're up. Positive rate. The downtown buildings right there that we're passing. Oh yeah, beautiful city departure. We'll start our turn to the right. Throttle armed. We'll go flaps up to 1. We're going to bump our climb up here to 220. Flaps up. Oh no, will it let us go direct? That's going to be the question here. Yeah, we'll let us go direct on the star. How about that? We can go direct to now. We'll autopilot on here. We're in flight level change. I'm going up to 270 here. These puppies got VNAV yet? No VNAV, but you know, it's got auto throttle. I'm just gonna do flight level change. But yeah, no VNAV yet. But we can go direct on the SID and star now, it looks like, because we just went direct. So it looks like that has been fixed. So they have made some improvements, I think, on the McDo's here, whatever you want to call them. I did see some added features when the first officer was going through and adding stuff, so that's a bonus. Look at the city of Buenos Aires down there. It's a lot of jam packed into that city. Been a brother's place in the hills for 2 days, man. Saw so many big huntsman spiders. Oof. No thank you, Scott. No thank you. I don't know. I mean, I haven't seen any problems really with the McDo, to be honest. I mean, once you know how to use it, you know how to use it. I haven't really noticed any issues on my end where I have struggled using it, but like I said, really the biggest thing for me is VNAV, but I think I can still enjoy flying this without the VNAV. Messi is in Florida right now. Gotcha. Yep, makes sense. Makes sense there. We can go standard pressure here as well. And I'll go ahead and get the landing lights off. Landing lights and fasten seatbelt sign can come off. This is a very, very short flight. We'll be starting our descent not long after getting to cruise, to be honest. I just don't think you can do fixes in here. It's the only thing. My only gripe, I want to be able to do fixes, but I don't think you can. Progress. So it looks like they have some AGIS login might be working, maybe. I'm not sure. Might be able to log in, maybe. They're coming soon. Oscar, what's going on? I actually love the plane other than the VNAV, but it seemed like it had a lot of things while in the McDo that weren't enabled or working. Yeah, no, there's definitely a lot of things in here it looks like they plan on putting in here. A lot of cool things. It's just not actively working yet. But I think once the VNAV and the McDo are fixed, I think this will be one of the better planes in Microsoft for sure. Will for sure be one of the better planes. We're going to increase our speed here to 300. Now that we're leveling off at cruise. We're about to level off at cruise. Damn, you see the sun shine off that McDo right now? That blinded the hell out of me. Blinded the hell out of me. So I do like how that thing comes out too. Kind of more angled towards you when you're flying. So yeah, I wish there was, I don't know if the real plane you can put fixes in. It's probably just VORs maybe you can put in. I'm not entirely sure, to be honest. But our destination is only, I think, 121 miles away, so we're not too far. Let me look at the planned route real quick, actually. So we're flying through it like this, and then, how do I step through this again? I think it's this little knob here, right? Okay, so we are flying straight in there for the RNAV. So it looks good there. I wonder if I can put in the restrictions, if it will let me manually put them in. So here we want to be 180 at 2,000. Let's see if it lets me put it in. 180 at 2,000. Nope. I tried. That's our performance data, ETA. Interesting.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your captain speaking. We've now reached our cruising altitude of 24,000 feet. We're currently on track for our flight 1708 from Buenos Aires to Rosario. Our estimated time of arrival is scheduled for 1:35 a.m. local time. Please note, this is subject to air traffic around our destination. The weather in Rosario is looking good. We're expecting clear skies with a comfortable temperature around 70 degrees Fahrenheit.
Give it a zap and try again.
Our excellent team of flight attendants, Laura, Harry, Annie, and Sarah, will be beginning the in-flight service shortly. They'll be moving around the cabin to offer you refreshments and any assistance you may need. I want to thank you for choosing Aerolineas Argentina's. Your safety and comfort are our top priority. I'll update you again before our descent. Until then, sit back, relax, and enjoy your flight.
Till then, sit back, relax, and enjoy your flight. Captain speaking, damn man, you have quite the feminine voice. That's my my backup captain. She does all the talking for me. She does all about talking. Alright, so pretty sure we had a star arrival. Where's our chart? Alright, so I want to be about 5,000 at Esken. So 5,000 at Esken. Esken is in 68 miles. So we'll go ahead and probably start our descent now.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your captain speaking.
Start with flight level change here and see how that goes.
Into Rosario. We're currently cruising at an altitude of 24,000 feet. We anticipate a smooth descent and expect to have you on the ground ahead of schedule. The local time in Rosario is 01:50 a.m. We should be landing in approximately 45 minutes at around 2:35 a.m. As for the weather in Rosario, we are expecting slightly cloudy conditions with a comfortable temperature of about 73 degrees Fahrenheit. Flight 1708 from Buenos Aires has been a pleasure, and the entire crew thanks you for choosing Aerolineas Argentinas. We hope you've had a pleasant flight,
so we'll have to
and we
back
look
taxi
forward
this
to
whole
welcoming
runway
you back on board in the near future. Please ensure your seatbelts are securely fastened, your tray tables are stowed, and your seats are in the upright position as we begin our descent. Thank you.
So, yep, like I said, nice quick hop on the first one, only 37 minutes of flight time. That's what the HUD looks like. Looks fairly good. So, and if you guys have trouble calculating descent, then flying on Vatsim might make it a little bit easier, because Vatsim pretty much tells you when you need to descend for the most part. So they usually know, even if you don't know. Flight Sim Studios E190, sorry, wrong room. Yep. Flight Sim Studios E190, sir. E190. I mean, she's a beautiful bird. Quite beautiful bird. What I don't have on here, landing rate monitor. So we got one more flight after this too. The next flight is a little bit longer. That flight is roughly a little over an hour, I think. Or right around an hour, something like that. Let's see. Actually, probably about, yeah, between an hour and a half. It says the real world flight took it an hour and 37 minutes of total travel time. So that's probably gate to gate. So yeah, about an hour of flight time probably. Sounds about right. If you haven't done so already too, guys, make sure you please don't forget to smash down the thumbs up button for me. It really does help our stream. What was a Midnight Maverick 737 take on it? I think it's really good. 49 Whiskey, like I said, it's still missing the VNAV. It still doesn't have like a fully custom McDo, FMC, whatever you want to call this. But they have made great improvements on it. The first officer puts in most of the information for you from the tablet when you import from the tablet. So it's really not too hard to navigate and use once you get used to it. I think it hand flies pretty good. The sounds are really good. I do like the cockpit textures. You can go open the door here and go into the cabin. You can close and open the main door. So overall I think it's pretty good. I don't mind it. Like I said, as long as you know how to actually fly a plane and are not an autopilot, armchair pilot, then, you know, shouldn't have any issues. Now, I don't know how this plane does with RNAVs. And I'm not too familiar with the RNAV system and how you do that in this plane. But we can attempt it. Because I think this is just for the ILS. So yeah, we'll leave it on FMS here. We're gonna have good weather anyway, so you don't have to really worry about it. Yeah, I'm not too familiar. I know how to do the ILS. I'm not too familiar with the RNAV procedures in this plane, but we'll roll with it. We'll roll with it. I'm gonna start slowing our speed down here too. We'll go to 240. Got a little bit of speed brake out here to help with our slowing down. Let's get our lights back on as well. We did get a lot of rain today. I got a nice lightning show on the way home too, in the distant storms that moved through. A nice little show on the way home. That's a weird bug. That throttle moving back and forth like that. Alright, so coming to the RNAV here, we want to be, like I said, just below 5,000. We can probably go ahead and aim for 3,000. Then is 18 miles out. Got flood out in Arizona. My roommate was supposed to take a Cessna 208 from LAX to IPL, but got canceled last minute. Yeah, no, it was not good flying weather, especially for small aircraft out here. Lightning storms, thunderstorms, not the best to fly in, for sure. Flying a small plane here would have looked like what would look like last night in Microsoft trying to land in 160 mile an hour winds. I don't think it was that windy here today, but it was definitely rainy. Lots of rain. This is after he's been traveling from Thailand to Tokyo to LAX. Damn, it's a lot of traveling. It is a lot of traveling. So yeah, we want to be above 3,000 right before we get to the final altitude of 2,000, which is at Sinbi right up here. We want to be at 2,000 and 180 knots when we turn final. So we're descending a little bit quick. I'll slow us down here on that descent. That's a lot of traveling to do. A lot of traveling to do. What do you do? Your camera views randomly change the different bindings? That I don't know what to tell you. Yeah, that you'll have to just rechange them. You just recently reinstalled everything, so that's probably why. He was flying Southern Airway Express. I told him they just had a plane go down a few days ago, but I'm sure you'll be fine. Oh, fuck. Reinstalled everything? Yeah, you'll probably just have to reset your views, unfortunately. Unfortunately. was swampy out there. She rather swampy. Alright, our final landing speed again is landing. So 143, 131. Yeah, 131 plus 5, so 136 will probably be our landing speed here. Oh, why did our nav mode get turned off? I'm going to direct Aero 11. We'll go direct to Aero 3. Maybe not. There we go. We got our nav switched off a little bit there. That was from us, not the plane. I'm gonna go 210 and flaps 1. Where are we coming into? Rosario traffic, Argentina 1708 is on about a 20-mile base for runway 2, Rosario. So far, so good. So far, so good, anyways. Let's not jinx it. Let's not jinx it, shall we? Until we're down on the ground. We're gonna see how our first landing is in this thing. Been a minute. Yo, Mike Jones in the house. What up? How's it going, man? Hope you're doing well. Just in time for our arrival into Rosario, Argentina. Alright, we're gonna go down to 2,000 here. $2,500. I'm gonna go down to 180. on the speed. Mr. Captain Will, what's going on, man? We're going to do our best. This will be our first landing in the E190. Flaps 2 coming out. This will be the first landing in the E190. Hopefully we do it justice. Can't be any worse than that landing we tried to do in the hurricane last night. I don't know, where's my plane going right now? Making like a slight turn here. There we go. Alright, so just skip things going straight to Domku now. Interesting. .170 and flaps 3. That's going to put us about 8 miles out. Rosario traffic, Argentina 1708 is about 10 miles out, runway 2, Rosario. Alright, we'll go gear down here. Do we have the runway in sight yet? I don't think we do. Oh, yeah, there we go. Airport's in sight right over there. Our VREF speed again, I think, is 143. 131 plus 5, so we'll go 136. We're going to arm the approach, but I don't think that's going to do anything because we're not in our ILS run. Alright, we're looking good here. Speed 150, flaps 4, runways in sight. Flaps 5 coming out now as well. And we'll go final landing speed here. See what the HUD looks like. The HUD is off. Alright. My controls, friends. We shall see you on the ground. My throttles. We're just going full visual. A little bit of a crosswind. Definitely high here. Yeah, Microsoft was acting up weird with the weather, Will. We were trying to land our Kodiak into stream, and above the airport the wind was fine, but towards the ground it turned into about 160 miles an hour wind across the ground. Our plane was literally flying backwards and sideways all at the same time.
1
And we went to another airport on a different island, just not too far away. Thought maybe, okay, it's just that one airport, but no, the other airport was just as bad. Like, the trees were crazy. It looked like the trees were going to get ripped out of the ground, to be honest. Alright, we're looking good coming in here. We do have a nice long runway. Still a little bit high.
500. 400. 300.
Looking good coming in.
200. 100. 50. 40. 30. 20. 10.
Ooh, that was a little rough. Reverses are out though. We're landing uphill on that. That was firm.
Auto brake.
Auto brake is off. Look at a weird concreted slab runway here. We got a back taxi. Rosario traffic, Argentina, 1708, back taxiing runway 2 to the right. That wasn't too bad, we'll take it. We're on the touchdown zone, not too bad on the center line. Callouts, we don't have as many callouts as we normally have. We went straight from 30 to 10, kind of threw us off a little bit. That's right, not bad. I'll take it for our first one in the E190. Get our APU fired up here. Thank you, Will. Appreciate it.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your flight attendant speaking. On behalf of Aerolineas Argentinas and the entire crew, I'd like to thank you for joining us on flight number 1708, and we hope you enjoyed your flight. I am pleased to announce that we have landed at Rosario International Airport. The local time is 1:14 a.m. on the 23rd of January, 2024. The weather outside is clear, with a comfortable temperature of around 70 degrees Fahrenheit. Rosario is a vibrant city with a rich historical and cultural heritage. We recommend you to visit the National Flag Memorial and the beautiful Parque Independencia for a leisurely stroll. Please be aware, we're just a few days away from the celebration of the Day of Remembrance for Truth and Justice, a national holiday in Argentina. This is a time where we remember the victims of the last civil-military dictatorship and a moment for reflection and learning. Before leaving the aircraft, please ensure you have all your personal belongings with you and be careful when opening the overhead lockers, as items may have moved during the flight. It's been a pleasure to serve you today, and we look forward to welcoming you again on Aerolineas Argentinas. Enjoy your stay in Rosario, whether you're here on business or leisure.
I really do love how this plane just taxis on the ground, to be honest. It handles real nice on the ground. A hand flies real nice, and it taxis pretty nice. Alright, what gate do we want to take over here? I don't trust her, we should fact check. I think she knows what she's talking about. Alright, let's go to the next one. We'll go to the next gate. We'll go to gate 1. I have the thrust lever set the same as I do the PMDG. Throw me off here because I got my keyboard on the opposite side I normally do. Alright, we're coming in good. And we'll stop right about there. Alright, parking brake is coming on. Let's get our flaps up. We didn't do that. Should have done that. I'll let the flaps come up real quick. Yes, yeah, they're the same access and control you can use for the seatbelt sign will come off. Flaps are coming up, and let's shut them down. There we go, beacon light is off, seatbelt sign is off. Let's go ahead and request deboarding. Frank the King, what's going on, man? Good to see you. Just in time for arrival in Rosario. Let's see if we can connect the GPU. We can open the cargo. For whatever reason, there's no stairs. Must not have an accurate. Must not have an accurate thing here, GSX. That's okay. We'll act like there's stairs there. We'll watch the baggage. We'll watch the baggage. We still got another flight, Frank. We got one more flight to go still. So don't be worried. You still have more to go. Some Air Canada ops? Yeah, maybe. Maybe soon. Like I said, we got the E190 and 195 for ops. We're going to be down in South America all week, though. We got ops down in South America to do all week there, so. But I'm sure we'll get some Canada stuff in soon. Alright guys, give me 5 minutes or so. I'm gonna get some water, use the restroom, get our flight plan and everything refiled, and we shall be ready to go to our next airport, which is going to be going over to Mendoza. Mendoza, Argentina is next, just about an hour flight time. Not a long one, so you're not going to miss it. For our second flight, which I think will have a much smoother landing now that we kind of got it just how it lands. And that pretty much at 30 we need to kind of flare, I think, so. I like that blue though. I do like the blue.
Do you want to deboard crew?
Nope, we need the crew for the next flight. Alright guys, give me just a few minutes, we'll be right back. All right, we are back. Back in the cockpit, we got some water. We use the pilot's room. And we're ready to get this plane loaded on up. Alright, I think we ended up getting the ground power connected, but didn't actually connect the GPU up here. We'll do that, and we'll get that off.
Attention passengers for Aerolineas Flight 1712 from Rosario to Mendoza. This is your gate attendant, Thomas. I'm pleased to inform you that we are on schedule for our flight today. The current local time is 1:27 a.m., and we expect to begin boarding in approximately 3 minutes at 1:30 a.m. Please have your boarding pass and identification ready for boarding. We'll start with passengers who require extra assistance and those with small children, followed by our first class and priority passengers. Lastly, we'll proceed with general boarding. We advise all passengers to stay near the boarding area to ensure a smooth
Pull up our new
and
flight
timely
plan on the
departure
tablet
at
here. That looks
1:55
good.
a.m. Thank you for choosing Aerolineas, and we look forward to welcoming you on board shortly.
Alright, well, departing runway 2 here. Conditions are dry, flaps 2, weather, calculate. We get instant loading. Cool, I think that should delete the flight plan. I think. We'll just go to route, and all we gotta do is send the new flight plan in? No. Just delete that. Alright, SAAR. And we're going to SAME. Cool. And now we are ARG 1712. So we can apply that on there. Alright. Now we'll go over here to manifest, and we're going to send all that to the McDo. And first officer will start putting in all of our McDo information here. While that's going on here, we can unlock our cockpit door as well. And we'll start our boarding process here that we're delayed on.
Boarding requested.
Make sure that door open. Door is open. Cool.
Attention passengers, wheelchair
we're good.
assistants, families with small children, and Group 1 passengers.
Alright, so what's our current altimeter in here? Is it still 1019? Ooh, we never clicked off a standard pressure. There's our problem.
Additionally, Aerolineas Plus members will enjoy priority boarding. Thank you for choosing Aerolineas Argentinas.
Alright, 1019. We're going up to a flight level on this one of 38,000 feet. It's much higher on this flight. Much higher on this flight. There we go. 38,000 feet is in. Cool. We set the flight directors there. That looks good. Alright, so let's double check our numbers of what it put in here. So it does have us at 380, so that's good. Cruise winds, we probably need to re-put those in. 240 at 76. Cool, that looks good.
Attention
there.
please, Group 2 passengers for Aerolineas 1712, departing to Mendoza from
Fuel, we should
Rosario.
have 12.8.
Please proceed
It's
to the
got
gate for boarding at this time.
12.4.
Thank you.
How much should I put in all together? 12.8. So we got 12.8 on board. Cool, feels good. That is all good there. Let's go to our route page here. We're going to go to our departures. Runway 2. And we'll be on the Gedu 1 Charlie. Departure. We'll apply that. That looks good. Let's go to our arrival. Planned arrival into Mendoza. Right now, currently is runway 36. And we want the ILS Yankee or Zulu. Let's see here. ILS Zulu, what's that look like? ILS Yankee. Probably ILS Zulu, I would imagine. Yep, ILS Zulu from Mubin. So we'll do ILS Zulu from Mubin. And we're going to be on the... Let's see, arrival. The SABE to Quebec. SABE to Quebec. Cool. And we'll apply that. That looks good. Cool. That's all in there and looking good. Perfect. That's fine there. Takeoff page. That's all good. Runway slope. We'll leave that alone. Winds on the ground here. Lone Star, what's going on, man? Tomorrow's Truckin' Tuesdays? Yes, it is. Tomorrow is Truckin' Tuesdays. Truckin' Tuesdays. Are we there yet, Kenny? Not yet. Alright, that looks good there. So what is our wind on the ground here? 0806. 080 at 6. We'll throw that in there. Cool. Next page, flaps 2 for departure. That looks good. Yep. Cool. Takeoff. Those will be our takeoff speeds. That looks good there. Alright, I'm pretty sure that's all we need. Cruise is 380. Climb, fine. Transition. Is the transition 18,000 feet? What's our transition here? I doubt it's 18,000 feet. Let's look at a SID departure. Here we are. No departure. Runway 2. Transition altitude is 3,000 feet. Cool. All that looks good. Cool. When we get ready on this side, we'll get our takeoff page on this side.
Passengers, you may now begin boarding for the Aerolineas 1712 flight, departing from Rosario to Mendoza. Please have your boarding passes and identification ready. Thank you.
Yes, please have boarding passes and identification ready. So, nice little airport here, though, in Rosario. Not bad. I think we just needed to get a GXX profile for this, because it didn't have a profile. That's right. We'll survive. So right after departure, we got a quick left turn out of departure here. Going of 380. First initial climb speed of 180. Alright, well with that, I think we're pretty much ready to go. Wait for passengers and the bags to get on board. So how's everyone's week going so far? Hope you guys are enjoying your week. Anyone have any big plans this week? Everyone loved that controversial Aerosoft news today. Any thoughts on that? Yeah, any thoughts on Aerosoft and their wonderful A330 news? Any takers? No? No takers? Any of my baseball fans in chat there want to talk about the piece of shit in Anthony Rendon? Because I'm all on that board. I'm all on that train. Let's get our pitchforks and let's run Anthony Rendon out of the league. I think his career should be over today. Today. He should never play a game of baseball ever again. Guy can't stay healthy and contribute. Gets into all kinds of bad things this year. Harassing fans, getting fights with fans, just not being there for the team. And can't stay healthy this entire time in Anaheim. He has the audacity to go and tell the fans on podcast that the MLB season needs to be shorter because it's too much. Get the out of here, man. Sorry, not sorry. Not a fan of Aerosoft, so I'll keep the pin in the grenade. I feel like the pin has been pulled on hundreds, if not thousands, of grenades with their latest announcement.
Route 4 and any remaining passengers for Aerolineas 1712.
They don't have any more
Mendoza
friends.
from Rosario may now begin boarding. Thank you.
Yeah, they don't have any more friends. Let's get in here and close our back cargo door. We were actually pretty straight on the parking, just a little far. I guess depends on how you take it. We're either far or right on the money. Well, I guess for the one that where the E190s parked, we're actually really far, but that's all right. Someone releases a good 330 before them, they'll lose that market. That is 100% true. If Headwind or Horizon come out with the A330s, 300, 200 before them, and it's free, and it flies perfectly fine, I don't think many people will buy the A330, no matter how good it is. If I'm happy flying the Headwinds, I know I probably won't buy them, unless they have something spectacular that comes with their airline. Probably won't be buying it. If we're just saying. Now, I know Captain Canada, that most of you guys watch, is not all about the modded planes. And to a point, I'm not either. However, I do enjoy flying the Latin VFRs with a mod. I do enjoy flying the Headwind. I don't think there's anything wrong with it. Is it perfect? No. Do I know how to make a plane? No. So can I really complain? It's free? No. I don't know. I don't mind flying those planes. I think that I feel like the Latin VFR with the mod is actually really good. I would compare it to the Tolus in X-Plane. It reminds me completely of Tolus. I think it's just on their level, and you don't have to pay a crazy price for it. I got nothing wrong with the A321, A319 by them. The Headwind can use some work. I don't like the way it taxis. I haven't flown it in a good minute though, so maybe we'll fly it. Maybe we'll fly an A330 semi-long haul this weekend. We'll fly some Air Canada A330 ops or something, I don't know. Or we can't fly, I guess, Air Canada. Have to fly something down here, but unless Air Canada goes down here, then we can fly up north. I mean, they do need to upgrade the cockpit, yes, I would say that. But I guess since I've never had a real A330 cockpit yet, it doesn't bug me just because I haven't been in the right one yet. But it is something good, and it's you know, good to mix ups every now and then. It's not something I'm going to fly all the time, but I think it's something that's, you know, good enough to mix up every once in a while. So, for something free though, right? Yeah. Looks like we just got our passengers on board. We'll be closing the doors here momentarily.
Attention passengers, the gate for the Aerolineas 1712 flight from Rosario to Mendoza is now closed. Unfortunately, if you've missed this flight, please proceed to the customer service desk.
Yeah, unfortunately, if you missed this flight, you are screwed.
Thank you.
That's what he's saying. If you have missed our flight today, you are screwed. I'm just going to go all the way back here. I want to see if it lets us close the back door, too, from the inside. It does. How about that? Open the other side, too. I do like how the seatbelt sign actually goes on and off in the plane. It's the little things. You know. We're short-handed on this flight. We got to do some flight attendant duties as well. Walk up and down the aisles. Make sure everyone's seated in their seats. Yeah, I can't wait till we get that new GSX add-on where the passengers actually come on board and actually sit in the seats. That's going to be really cool. Where they come on and actually stay on the plane. Mr. Nolan, what's going on? Good to see you. Good to see you. We're gonna do our pilot announcement, and then we're gonna get ready to go on the plane. We're gonna get ready to fire up the APU. Stretch my knee out. Ooh.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard Aerolineas Argentina's Flight 1712 from Rosario to Mendoza. My name is Captain Elizabeth Flores, and joining me in the flight deck is First Officer Anna Barnes.
Yeah, this is your 30-second warning.
Of 38,000
We're going to start the APU, and it's going to get loud. 30-second warning.
Laura, Harry, Annie, and Sarah will be looking after
in case you're still listening, Flyboy. 30-second warning.
They will also
it will
be
get
providing
loud
a safety
for
briefing
this
shortly.
enjoyable APU sound.
Our estimated time of arrival in Mendoza is 3:34 a.m. local time. Upon arrival, you can expect clear skies with a temperature of 28 degrees Celsius, which is a pleasant 82 degrees Fahrenheit. We thank you for choosing to fly with Aerolineas Argentinas today, and we look forward to providing you with a smooth and comfortable journey. Please sit back, relax, and enjoy the flight.
Here we go. She's going to get loud. Love it. Love it. How does this compare to the 175? Well, I haven't flown the 175s with all their recent updates, so I don't entirely know, but from the last time we flew it, I think they've made a lot of good upgrades. I like the cockpit textures. They've added more stuff to the FMC. So overall, I like it. I think it's, you know, system-wise flies really good. Still no VNAV. But I think it hand flies really well, taxis really well. It's got great sounds. Great sounds. Alright, let's go for our pushback. Get our beacon light on. Did you see the mod of the TCA bus pack? No, I have not seen any mod for the TCA. I've seen the mod for the Thrustmaster Boeing. Do you know why they are having such a hard time in playing VNAV? Mostly the developers seem to do it fine. I mean, I couldn't speak on that. You'd have to ask the developer. You know, every developer is different. Everyone's got different knowledge, different capabilities, different resources. But I think the plane is progressing just well. Like I said, this was released as an early alpha. So yeah, it seems like it's taking forever, but I mean, this is still alpha technically. It's not even really beta yet, I don't think. So, you know, I mean, they've been pretty upfront with how and what to expect for this aircraft. That's one of the things I have liked. They have not really been hiding anything. They haven't been over-promising. But I think it's still enjoyable. We don't really need VNAV to fly an airplane. Only if you're a lazy pilot, to be honest. As long as you can navigate, should have no problem. Disconnect the ground power. Get rid of it there. Now, VNAV would be nice. It would make it easier to fly, but we don't need it. Alright, so we're gonna go nose right. Nose right, this will be a super short taxi. Super short taxis, so make sure they go ahead and start their safety briefing now, and we're good to release the brakes. Lock our door. Alright, we're clear to start engines, beacon is on, we're moving. Let's do it. Starting engine number 2. Yeah, I mean, they definitely released it early alpha because they need the funding, you know. Like I said, we can't expect everyone to do everything for free, right? I mean, we really appreciate all the people out there that do put their hard work in and do develop for free and for donations, but, you know, we have to be realistic. We really can't expect people to work for free, right? You know, everything takes money. It's what makes the world go round. But I think they've been the most upfront about what to expect before than other developers.
Ladies and gentlemen, good morning, afternoon, evening. Welcome aboard Aerolineas Argentina's flight number 1712, operated by an Embraer 190. My name is Laura, and on behalf of the entire crew, I would like to thank you for choosing to fly with us today. Before we depart, I'd like to take a few moments to walk you through the safety features of this aircraft. Your safety is our highest priority, so we ask that you give your full attention to this presentation, even if you are a frequent flyer. Please ensure that all carry-on items are securely stowed in an overhead bin or under the seat.
I like how that message just came on saying your aircraft has been breached.
Aisle and exit paths must be kept clear. Seatbelts are fastened by inserting the metal end into the buckle.
It just said our aircraft has been breached.
Adjusting the strap so it's low and tight across your lap. To release your seatbelt, lift the
With the bus mod, the spoilers work similar to the real bird, and the thrust levers move similar as well. Ah, you're talking about the, I know what you're talking about. I think I've seen it, where the actual
disable or destroy
speed brake like actually goes up and stuff. I saw that, but I don't think I'm really willing to do that much work to mod the throttle. I think the Thrustmaster Airbus one's just fine as is.
Please take a few moments now to locate your nearest exit. In some cases, your nearest exit.
I don't really want to mess with trying to actually
evacuate the aircraft.
Mess with changing parts like that.
Doors can be
I know what you're talking about now. I have seen that.
In the direction of the arrow.
It's a little more than I'm willing to mess with in chance braking and then not having anything.
Also be detached and used as a life raft. Oxygen and the air pressure are always being monitored in the event of a decompression. An oxygen mask will automatically.
Alright, 2 good starts here. That can go off.
To start the
Everything
flow of
else
oxygen,
is on and good.
pull the mask towards you, place it firmly over your nose and mouth, and breathe normally. Don't worry if the bag doesn't inflate.
Let's go
Oxygen
flaps
is
2.
flowing. Secure your own mask before helping others. A life vest is
No,
located in a
he's
pouch
talking about
under your
physical
seat or
throttles,
between
Mike.
the armrests.
He's talking about the
When
physical
instructed to
Thrustmaster
do so,
TCA Airbus
open
pack.
the plastic pouch and
There's a
remove the
mod
vest.
for
Slip it
the
over your head,
throttles.
pass the straps around your waist, and
Not the
adjust at
plane,
front.
but the physical
To inflate
throttles
the
I use
vest,
on, like
pull
on my
firmly
desktop.
on the red cord, only when leaving the aircraft. Finally, before we take off, be sure your seat is upright, your tray table is put away, and all carry-on items are properly stowed. Once again, I'm
I think the
Laura,
Boeing
and on
one is
behalf
really
of
good, but those are
Aerolineas
just a simple,
Argentina
just
and
click
the
on
entire crew,
and
I'd
click
like to
off
thank you for
controls.
joining us on this trip.
The Airbus one,
We
you
are
actually
here
have to
make your
tweak
flight as comfortable
stuff
and
inside the
enjoyable as
throttle
possible.
itself. And that I
Please
don't
do not
want to do.
hesitate to ask if you have any questions. Thank you for your attention and enjoy your flight.
Alright, going straight up to 380. Looks good there. Yeah, worse when it could be under warranty. Yep, that's true. If you do mod that stuff like that, definitely negates the warranty for sure. Taxi lights are coming on here. Flight control check, full forward, back, right, and left. Ready to go. Alright, let's get on out of here. Our safety briefing has been done. And we are ready to go. Flight time for this flight, 1 hour and 11 minutes. Planned flight time today. Super short taxi to the runway here.
Takeoff okay.
Takeoff is okay. Let's look at our trim. I'm gonna bring the trim down a little bit. Leave it at 1. Hang on a sec. Alright, we are ready to go. Just can't get comfortable tonight. I'd love to get the E190, but I am being overly cautious seeing that I have the 170, which I get to fly. I think there's more routes for the 190 and the 195 than there are the 170. I could be wrong. I think it's more popular, but... Rosario traffic, Argentina, 1712, taking off runway 2 to the west. Rosario. Alright guys, let's do it. Spam them toga emojis. Let's get ready to send it. Takeoff lights are coming on, strobes are coming on, cabin has been dinged and notified. Enjoy the departure. I can't use them a lot here yet. Alright, here we go. Spam the toga. You guys got the emojis, use them. Better see the chat filled up with these toga emojis, or I'm zapping every one of you. There we go. Keep on rotating. Nice and easy. Pause rate. You're up. Say goodbye to Rosario. Pops up. Increase speed to 230 here. Alright, we are looking good. Beautiful departure at Rosario. Climbing beautifully. Taxi lights are wrong light. There we go. We're going above 10 here. We'll climb at 280 knots. Standard pressure is set here as well. And I'm trying to go ahead and get the lights off here so we don't forget. Sounds are really good on this plane. I like it. I do like the sounds. These are all default sounds too. And see, I don't know how we're getting that whole tile thing in now. I can see tiles load in and out. I never used to get that before. And I'm not running the frame gen mod either. Something we tweaked in our settings that's causing that. I don't know what it is. too dark. Yeah, I feel like there's only some places we really see the tiles drawn in for some reason. It's weird. All right, on our way to Mendoza. On Friday, we're going to be flying into Rio de Janeiro. Should we do that on Friday or should we do that on Saturday? I feel like maybe we should go to Rio on Saturday. It'd be more popular. Saturday, we'll go to Rio de Janeiro in the E-Jet. So we'll do some real-world E-Jet ops into Rio de Janeiro. That'll be on Saturday. Friday, I don't know where we're going to go yet. Have to plan out some flights for Friday. I don't know what plane we'll fly. I don't know if it'll be the E-Jet or something else. But we'll do some ops. Still more ops in South America here. And then, of course, tomorrow's Truckin' Tuesdays. Truckin' Tuesdays tomorrow. So we'll be trucking again tomorrow for our trucking company, Midnight Express Logistics, which you guys can join in the description if you have not joined already. Am I still planning on GT? Yes. Yes, that's still planning. That's the plans on that are still to have that on Mondays today. Here, coming very soon. Coming soon. But yeah, we're planning on doing that at least once a week on Mondays. Yeah, it's weird. Alright guys, give me a few, I'll be right back. Alright, we're back. Mr. Rookie, what's going on, man? Good to see you. Hope you're not working too hard in the rain. If you even went to work today. I feel like you didn't go to work today. Because I feel like you're always off when it rains somehow. Because Mr. Rookie melts in the rain. Someone feeling a little under the weather today, Rook. Someone sick with the VR flu? I think someone's sick with the VR flu. Mm-hmm. Guilty as charged. Guilty as charged, sir. Caught you red-handed. I caught you with your hand in the VR cookie jar. Must be nice. Must be nice, sir. You know. Well, some of us was, you know, slaving away over here. Mr. Rook over here playing VR games. I'm on to you, Rook. I'm on to you. Let's go, everyone to Rookie's house to play with VR. Alright, we've almost reached our cruising altitude today of 38,000 feet. We are getting close. Do the shades work here? I don't think the shades work. Did I think of a Trucking Tuesday emoji? No, I haven't settled on which emoji to use yet. I'm thinking of something like back it up, like a back it up emoji, since we're always going to be backing up, or a loaded up emoji, or like life is a highway emoji, or something. I don't know. Like I said, I want an emoji that can be used like all throughout stream. Not just like one part, like not like a toga emoji where you can only use it on takeoff, you know. I don't know. A swirly road. Yeah, I could get like a swirly road. Ooh, we could get an interstate sign that says life is a highway. Could get an interstate sign, like an interstate shaped color sign, and it just says life is a highway. Something like that. I kind of like that idea. I'm gonna have to put that in emoji suggestion. Put it, I didn't spell it right, but I put it in my Discord flight suggestion box. Alright, reaching our cruising altitude of 16,000 feet today. Bum 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 bum.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your captain speaking. We have now reached our cruising altitude of 38,000 feet. We are on flight 1712, heading to Mendoza from Rosario. Our estimated arrival time is 3:34 a.m. local time. We are expecting clear weather conditions in Mendoza upon our arrival, with a comfortable temperature of around 26 degrees Celsius, which is approximately 79 degrees Fahrenheit. Please feel free to move around the cabin, but we would ask that when you are in your seat, you keep your seatbelt fastened in case of unexpected turbulence. Our excellent flight attendants, Laura, Harry, Annie, and Sarah, will soon be providing in-flight services. We have a great selection of beverages and snacks available. We hope you enjoy your flight with us today. If there is anything we can do to make your flight more comfortable, please let us know. Thank you for choosing to fly with Aerolineas Argentinas.
So if you in Discord, appreciate it, Rook. Appreciate you. Let's get some no skippies for Rookie. Yeah, we're not getting the highest frames up in the air right here for whatever reason. Yeah, I feel like just Microsoft's been doing some weird shit lately. I'm very tempted to like uninstall Microsoft and reinstall it. I just don't want to have to reinstall all the add-ons. Oh, it was such a pain to reinstall everything. I mean, the files are still in there, but I haven't reactivated it in the settings. I keep forgetting. So yeah, we don't have FrameGen mod on currently. But we definitely need to reactivate it. I mean, the last couple streams, like, we've been getting really good performance. Just right now, I mean, we're at 29 frames in cruise. Like, not doing too hot. I mean, things to be, like, moving around still pretty smoothly. Like, you couldn't tell really that we're getting 29 frames. Like, you guys can't tell that on stream. The way everything's moving, the way the cameras are changing. You wouldn't be able to tell that's the case. It is. Can't wait for Sim Update 15 to hopefully fix all this. I hope they fix it all. Deployed offset frame gen mod and make people buy new cards? Probably. They're in cahoots. They're in cahoots. Yeah, I would say that's a plausible theory if the sim crapped out before frame gen mod came out, or it's still and before people really started using it. But I think Sim Update 14 is the reason why people started using this mod. I don't know. It's just weird, like the whole tiles loading in because the distance rendering we have on. Like, I don't remember that being a thing like on our other streams recently. Like, I don't remember seeing that load in. So I think it's just like sometimes Microsoft's doing it. Maybe depending on what area we're flying in. Like maybe this just doesn't have good ortho out here. I don't know. Hopefully, Richard. Hopefully. Hopefully. Should ask Chewy since he's a part of the Microsoft team now. So we're still 253 nautical miles from our destination. We are... Looks like we got a 77 knot kind of head crosswind, slowing us down a little bit. Yeah, it's slowing us down a little bit. Yeah, but who knows? Yeah, because see, it's weird, like this whole strip is filled in. And the rest isn't going past this. Yeah, I don't know. Everything is just Microsoft having issues. I want to say it's not us, but I don't know anymore. As long as the plane's flying, we're not stuttering, and we'll be fine. Don't pull my fire handles. Yeah, see, a lot of people hate on this plane, but I think it's pretty good. I'm loving the whole E-Jet series so far. I mean, it started out a little rough. I think the planes have come a long way. They're really enjoyable, flyable. Really enjoyable, flyable, as long as you don't try to pull no Maverick stunts. Ba-ba-bum. Well, so our plan is, Richard, after Expo, to start flight training a little at a time, as we can afford it. Do you have any ideas on schools? Kinda. Yeah, kinda. What were the names? Next Gen. I think there was a flight school called Next Gen. There was one just called Riverside Flight Academy. I looked at Liberty. What else did I look at? I'm not sure when Cinema Day 15 is releasing. Hopefully soon. Next couple weeks, I think. But yeah, there's a few kind of local ones I've been looking around here. Yeah, no. Discovery Flight first, of course. Yeah. Yeah, I was actually looking at some, no thanks, Rick. Yeah, I was looking at some to where, it looks like you can actually, like, do an introductory lesson, and that counts towards your actual flight training time and stuff like that, and it's around the same price as an introductory flight, on some of these schools I've been looking at, so I'm thinking about doing that at maybe a couple different schools. To kind of get the feel for it, to see how it's going to go. That's kind of what I've been weighing. I mean, that's the idea, Mike, hopefully. I plan on doing a lot of studying before then, a lot of different kind of educational books and stuff I have to read and learn some material. So that's the plan, but again, most of the flying I do is a lot different than what I'm going to be training on. The main stuff that I really need to learn, I know, obviously, well, I need to learn a real walk around on a plane, what you really look for, doing like checking the oil, that kind of stuff. Obviously, I don't ever do that in the sim. But also just actual real VFR flight rules. I'm not familiar with all the rules for VFR flight, talking ATC and that kind of stuff. IFR flight instrument rating, I think that's the part I'm going to fly through the most. But I definitely need to do some more GA studying. Which you're going to see we're going to do some more like realistic GA flights coming soon to the channel as well. So we're going to plan some realistic GA flights and do that kind of thing. Yeah, no, I'm not really looking forward to that, Richard. I'm not looking forward to doing stalls at all. No, not looking forward to that. Yo, Scotty D, what's up? But like I was saying in the other stream, I think the plan is definitely to go the commercial route of like exec jet flying. That's really what I'm aiming towards. I'm not aiming towards like Southwest or Delta or anything like that. I'm definitely aiming towards executive jet flying. You know, even commercial flying in like a 172, like you can make money flying a 172 round and just work your way up. Yeah, I would definitely say that I have more IFR knowledge than I do VFR knowledge. Right now, no. But yeah, some kind of executive flying, I think that's what I'm shooting for. But right now, like I said, I'm aiming to starting after the expo because I'm working on improving my health, getting in shape. I'm hoping to be at the weight I want to be at by the expo, which is pretty much dropping like another 50 pounds ish. So, and we're on our way there. So that is true, Richard. That is true. Not really cutting down on the Subway, but we're not having sandwiches. We're eating salads from Subway. So no bread. No bread. We're having salads from Subway now. Said yuck. July 14th, what's going on, man? Good to see ya. How have you been, man? Hope you're doing well. It's been a minute. Yeah, no, bread's not good for you. Especially for me, because I'm type 2 diabetic. Bread equals nothing but sugar. Anything that's carbs is sugar. It says carbs, but it's really sugar because the carbs turn into sugar. So, I have to cut back on the carbs for sure. But yeah, aiming to lose, like I said, about 50 more pounds by the expo. So that way, hopefully, we'll get everything in order and I'll be able to pass, you know, the medical and all that stuff. I mean, I might be able to pass now, I don't know, but still need to be healthier. I know that, but I have some issues that I need to get cleaned up that I know of for sure, so. So, gotta get control of the weight, the diabetes, and sleep apnea for sure. I know you can have sleep apnea, but it still has to be under control. So, we just need to improve all that. But, I mean, that's the idea. Sleep apnea is not all about the weight, but the weight does play a part in it. Nice, July 14th. Weight is very important when flying. Health is also very important when flying. I'm with you, man. Get healthy and stay healthy, right? Yep. So I gotta ask you, Richard, though. I mean, not fat-wise, but just in general, like, you're a pretty, like, big guy, tall guy. You know. How was it fitting into, like, the smaller planes doing your training? Could you easily fit into a 172? Was it really cramped? That's my biggest thing, is I want to make sure I fit into the plane. That is true, Mike, but trying to accomplish all these goals, I ain't gonna have time for that. I'm gonna have to get in line. I did some stuff too. I had a heart problem I was born with that I got checked and was fine. Lost about 55 pounds. Nice. Yes. No, from at our heaviest point, we've already lost. Probably this time last year, we've already lost about 50 pounds. So we just need to lose about another 50. We're down about 10 pounds in the last 2 weeks. So 50 more to go, yeah. So we're getting there. We just got to eat healthier, portion control. Learning a 152 before moving to the 172. My knees was rubbing up against my instructors daily. Got a little better once you move to the 172. Got it. Yeah, no, it's definitely going to be small in there. I know that much. It's going to be cramped. But even to do like the discovery flights and stuff, I think I have to be below 275, something like that. I think I have to be below 275 before I even start doing that stuff. But I would fly the Pipers. They are a bit bigger inside, and my will have plenty of room compared to the 172. Yeah, but you have to start. You have to start in the single engine Cessnas, though. You can't just start in the Pipers. Join a gym. I don't really need to join a gym. I can work out on my own, just exercising. I can't really lift weights because I have a hernia, so that's kind of out of the question. I can only really do cardio for the most part. So like I said, there's that issue too that we'll need to get fixed once we lose weight. We can't get that issue fixed till we lose weight. So oh yeah, now we're starting to feel, yeah, our frames are going down. Microsoft, I think, is having an issue. I'm going to try something real quick. I'm going to change this to this and save it. And then go back and save it. Anyone look in their sim and tell me what they have this setting on? Because I think I changed this on accident. I think that might be messing some stuff up. I mean, you can get your PPL and you get rated in other planes, but normally at flight schools you start out in the smaller planes. They don't normally start you in the bigger planes, but yeah, I don't know what's up with this. So yeah, you can definitely pick which plane you want to get certified and to fly. Like you should never fly a plane without doing some kind of check ride and getting yourself familiar with the plane. Like I know some planes are similar, but that is one thing you definitely should never do, is never just get in a plane you've never flown before and fly, especially by yourself. But the DLSS is not doing anything. Alright, we're getting close to our top of descent, guys. We'll be descending in not too long from now. We're 144 miles out from the airport. We're going to start descending when we're about 120-ish miles out. And we'll descend to 7,500. What's the airport elevation we're landing at? Almost 3,000 feet. Okay. Yeah, I stayed in the 172 because of the high wing. I took great pics. Once I started my IFR, I moved to a G1000 172, then moved over to the DA40 because I was going to do multi-engine in the DA62. Nice. So you like flying with a stick more than yoke? I don't know if I'd like flying with a stick more than a yoke. I feel like I'd like a yoke more, but I don't know. Won't know until I actually really handle it for real, right? Didn't care to get right after those loops. Don't have any Maverick in you, huh? No Mavericky. Alright, so we're going to descend down to 7,500 feet here. Right? I mean, you could just fly a plane that's equipped with a parachute.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your captain speaking. We are now beginning our descent towards Mendoza on Aerolineas Argentina's Flight 1712. We are currently cruising at an altitude of 38,000 feet and expect to touch down in approximately 45 minutes. The weather in Mendoza is looking good. Current temperatures are around 24 degrees Celsius, which is a pleasant 75 degrees Fahrenheit for those of you who prefer the imperial system. It's a beautiful morning with clear skies, and we expect this to hold for our arrival. The local time in Mendoza is currently 3:45 a.m. Please ensure your seatbelts are fastened and your seats and tray tables are in the upright position as we prepare for our descent. On behalf of Aerolineas Argentinas and the entire crew, I'd like to thank you for joining us on this journey, and we hope you have had a pleasant flight. We will update you again closer to landing. Thank you.
For which your plane is a chute? No, but I don't know the Vision Jet. Does it have a chute that pops out like the Sirius? The Sirius 22? SR 22? I know the SR 22 has a chute equipped on the plane. Alright, we've started our descent into Mendoza. Looking good here. We have a 9,000 foot runway at 3,000 foot elevation. We're going to be landing runway 36. So we're going to land auto brakes low on this one. Yeah, it's the same system I think all serious aircraft have it now. Got it. In about 2 years, I'll be able to get a job flying a Bonanza for a guy who hires new pilots who just got commercial ratings for short trips around Tampa Bay area. Nice. That's cool. Yeah, people don't know that, but you can make really decent money flying just small GA aircraft. Like, you don't have to do biz jets. You don't have to do big jumbo jets. Now you're not, you may not make as much money as like a big jumbo jet or biz jet, but you can make really decent money just flying, Cessnas, Bonanzas around, Pipers, fucking twin turbo little jets doing tours and stuff like that. I mean, I also thought about maybe trying to get maybe even a helicopter license, potentially. Maybe going down that path too. I want a pilot license and a regular plane, but also maybe getting a helicopter license, because definitely a lot of jobs flying helicopters. I just don't know how I feel about helicopters yet, to be honest. Oh no, not the metal death trap. I mean, you don't hear about that many helicopter crashes. Yeah, auto rotation is not convincing me. Yeah, I don't understand that either. About a year after that bonanza job, I'll hop into the PC12 and I'll really start to see some arrows build. Nice. That's cool. I don't think you need a type rating. You need a type rating for most aircraft. I mean, you shouldn't be flying a PC-12 without being rated in it, to be honest. Unless you've gotten practice in flying it, you should not just be flying it. But on a PPL, I think you can fly any piston, or it's either any piston or any turboprop. I forget which one. Yeah, so I was told though, yeah, especially a turboprop, totally different machine, yeah. So it's any piston aircraft I think you can fly with a PPL. Now it's not smart to just jump in any piston aircraft, but I'm pretty sure I was told when you get to PPL you can fly any piston aircraft with your license, but it's just not a smart idea. It's a great way to crash, yes. Yeah, PC-12 is a turboprop, so you definitely need a rating in the turbo. Definitely different than a piston. High performance add-on endorsement, yep. Yeah, and if you're not flying your friends around, you'll need a commercial to operate it in any other condition. Yep. I mean, you need a commercial for the Vision Jet too, right, Richard? For obviously, I mean, obvious reasons. Because it is an actual jet. Alright, we are descending way too slow. Speed brake coming out, helping our descent. It's gonna be 10:15. I mean, no, you can, like I said, make a good amount of money in a Cessna 172 without a commercial license. I've known a guy that makes good money doing that. Flies just his own Cessna 172 around, makes a lot of money. You don't need no commercial license for it. He just transports things to remote areas. Well, yeah, it's like expensive because then you got to go to recurrence training every year too, and that costs money, right? So unless your company you're working for is paying for it, you got to pay out of pocket. And it's what, like 10 grand a year just for the recurrence training? That's like a week long. You know, so that's not cheap either. Yeah, see, 12,000 a year, so you really got to be making a lot of money to make that worth it. Because that's 12,000 coming out of your pocket. So, got to really make that worth it. Yep, so like I said, you really got to make the flying worth it. You know, making good money throughout the year to even afford just the recurrence, unless the company you work for is paying for it. So if you fly by yourself, different. If you're flying for yourself, but if you're flying for a company, I think usually companies pay for the training because you're their pilot, but it just depends on the company. I'm sure there's cheap ones out there that don't.
You glance your everlasting light. Met your eyes, razor sharp, cut right through the crowd. I don't even want to know your name. I just wanna keep you to myself. Stay with me or leave me be. I want you all to bed.
we're gonna get our sounds back up here. Let me get the replay on standby, make sure we're all good to go. Okay, so that's there, that's good to go. Luckily I didn't have to pay my typewriting. My uncle's company did, and my recurrent is this year, which he will pay also. There you go. Yep, good to work for a company that will pay for all those fees, because if not, super expensive. Alright, we just gotta hope we don't get any stutters here on the ground, because our frames are just in the toilet right now. Alright, so we're good there. We're gonna go down to 5,500 next. And slow our speed down to 220. Well, yeah, no, I know how business works. It's a tax write-off, because any expense for a business is a tax write-off, and that's a business expense. For sure, that's how all businesses get away with money. I feel like there's some cache that I gotta delete for this Microsoft or something. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, we're gonna go preview here. We'll put in our ILS course, which is 001. Radio, make sure the frequency's in there. 109.90. Shader cache and disk cleanup. Can you message me on that Discord, Richard, so I don't forget what that is? I'll have to look up how to do that. No idea how to do that, to be honest. But that would seem like that's probably what I need to do. Okay, from here we'll go level change. Level change, speed breakout. We'll go down to 180. Flaps 1. Flaps 2. Appreciate it, Richard. Alright, speed brakes are in. We're looking good. We're going to go down to 5,000. And localizer didn't capture here. We'll make our own turn in. Maybe it's captured now. Level change. We're going 170 flaps 3. Localizer is captured. I don't see a runway yet. Alright, there it is. Oh, I see it. Mendoza traffic, Argentina 1712 is 8 miles out, runway 36, Mendoza. Alright, glide slope's been captured. Gears coming out. Start getting your landing rate guesses in now. Let's see how well our second landing will be. Our VREF speed again is going to be 146. Ops 5 coming out. Alright, recording has been started. And we're looking good. Here we go. My airplane. My throttles as well. Mendoza Travel Argentina 1712 landing 36 Mendoza.
40, 30, 20, 10.
There we go, nice and smooth. Nose down gently. And reversers are out in full. Auto brake off. Stowing the spoilers. Welcome to Mendoza, ladies and gentlemen. We have landed. CNC, what's going on, man? I'm doing well. I hope you're doing well. Alright, so flaps are coming in, spoilers are coming in, APU is coming on. Mendoza traffic, Argentina 1712, clear runway.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your flight attendant speaking. We have just landed at El Plumerillo International Airport in Mendoza. The local time is 3:13 a.m. on January 23rd, 2024. On behalf of Aerolineas Argentinas and the entire crew, I would like to thank you for joining us on this trip, and we are looking forward to seeing you on board again in the near future. It was our pleasure to serve you on flight number 1712 from Rosario. The temperature outside is a pleasant 75.7 degrees Fahrenheit with scattered clouds. Mendoza, as many of you may know, is famous for its wineries and vineyards. We recommend taking the time to explore the beautiful wine routes and enjoy the splendid views of the Andes. Today is not a holiday, but do not forget that Carnival, a lively and colorful festival celebrated across Argentina, is just around the corner and will begin on February 10th. It's a great opportunity to experience the vibrant culture and traditions of this beautiful country.
Yeah, it's really
Please
like
remain
3:13 in the morning
seated with
over
your
here in real
seatbelt
life.
fastened until the seatbelt sign is turned off. Be careful when opening the overhead compartments, as heavy articles may have shifted during the flight. If you require deplaning assistance, please remain in your seat until all other passengers have deplaned. One of our crew members will then be pleased to assist you. Once again, thank you for flying with Aerolineas Argentinas. We hope you have a pleasant stay in Mendoza or wherever your final destination may be. Thank you and good morning.
Thank you and good morning. Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, and good night. Roll on in here 18 minutes early. Alright, stop right there. Parking brakes coming on. APU is on and available. Let's shut her down. Shutting her down. Welcome to Mendoza, everyone. Let's request deboarding. Deboarding has been requested. Let's unlock our cockpit door. And we'll go ahead and just head to the back to open up our door. Alright, there we have it. Just need to open the rear real quick. All right, friends, there you have it. Welcome to Mendoza. We made it. How was our parking? Not bad. Not bad at all. Right where the E190 is supposed to stop at. Just a little tiny off center. But not bad. Look at that. There goes our people in the jetway. Look at them go. Look at them go. Well, hope you guys have had a good time tonight flying the E-Jet. Make sure you guys don't forget to smash down that thumbs up button before leaving tonight. We are going to be viewing our replay here in a moment. We'll let some of the deboarding process happen here. Oh yes, that was a much better landing. I think we got a minus 124. Yep, minus 124 on that. It says perfect landing. That's what landing rate monitor gave us. Yeah, Volanta didn't even track the flight, I don't think. Which is alright. Which is alright. Yeah, minus 124, absolute butter. We'll see what it looked like on the replay, see if it really was a butter. But, yeah, great flight, had a good time. Hope you guys had a good time. Nice little fun plane to fly. Like I said, once I get that VNAV and finish the FMCs, man, definitely going to be one of the better planes in Microsoft, in my opinion. It'll be right up there with the PMDG, the Phoenix, and Enjoyment. I think it's got great promise. So, nice little airport here. Nice little airport. Alright, we're gonna get GSX restarted here. If it lets us. We'll restart that, we'll close our doors. And we'll use the APU still running here. Let's get our engines fired back up. Get all of our lights back on for landing. And we'll view the replay. They're still fairly the same. Didn't really change much besides adding that. We're not even running the frame gen mod at this moment. But because we deactivated to test scenery, we thought maybe it was conflicting with some scenery issues I was having, but it wasn't that, and I forgot to turn it back on. So we'll have it back on for this weekend because I'm going to turn it on before we end, or before tonight's over, before we go to bed. We'll turn it back on, but yeah, still using TAA. Sometimes there's issues where sometimes you gotta switch it to DLSS and then switch it back again, and then it stops whatever issues are going on. I don't know. It can be a little finicky for sure. Alright, firing up engine 1 here. We'll get our flaps reset. We close the door. Motion. Yeah, what issues are you having, Steely C? I feel like for flaps 5, these flaps maybe need to be fixed a little bit, because I feel like those are definitely not full flaps right there. So maybe the flaps need to be worked on. Or it could be really that's just as much flaps as you get in the E-Jet. I don't know. still getting stutters and some stuff on my 40 Ti. Stutters are not going to be fixed in FrameGen. FrameGen is going to get you higher frames, but doesn't mean that eliminates stutters. And I think stutters have to do with Microsoft, not necessarily the FrameGen mod. Microsoft's performance right now in the latest SIM update has been just all over the place, and there's been stutters, and I think it's Microsoft that's doing it. I don't think it's I should just be on run. There we go. Alright, APU's coming off. Alright, let's view our wonderful replay here.
80 knots.
Let some things load in real quick. Yeah, it's kind of what you have to do, just keep on tinkering. I'm going to fast forward to replay just a little bit here. So we'll see what this looks like from the wing view in right here first. Not bad at all. Yeah, not bad at all. I like the sound on touchdown too. The sound sounds pretty realistic. Captain bars, 1,000 footers. Not too bad. Let's go outside view. I think it was a butter. You guys can tell me what you think, but I think that was butter. Not bad. Not bad for our second landing after the first landing was really firm. Nice flare. Held it, held it, held it. Boom. Oh yeah, that was beautiful. Beautiful. That's what I call a flare. And we maintained center line. I think that was beautiful. Oh, should probably disconnect from Vatsim. Yeah, that was beautiful. Right over the numbers, coming in. Nice flare, flare, flare. Hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it. Oh yeah. Could have brought the nose down slightly softer, but maintaining that center line for the win. Let's see here. Yeah, so I don't know what you guys thought. I thought that was actually really good. So cut the power at about 30 feet and start your flare. Seems to work pretty good. Cut the power right at 30 feet and then just flare, flare, flare. Hold it, hold it, hold it. We would have been even softer. We would have just held it even a little bit more. But we kind of brought it down a little bit thinking we were floating. But yeah, like right there, you'll see right before touchdown we were flaring it. And if we would have just held it, probably would have had a sub 100 landing if we would have just held it. Yeah, right. You'll see it, right there. If we just held that, ooh, we would have been good. Even better. That's perfect. We started to drift a little bit. We corrected it. Absolutely filthy. Absolute filth. Thank you to all my moderators, subscribers, members, and donors. You guys are absolutely awesome. I appreciate each and every one of you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed tonight's stream. We'll be live again tomorrow night. It is Truckin' Tuesdays again. So we'll be alive Truckin' Tuesdays. Enjoy the last replay in, guys. Thanks for flying Argentina. Until next time, take care. Enjoy the rest of your night. If I don't see you tomorrow, enjoy the rest of your week. Truckin' Tuesdays tomorrow. Mav is out. See ya.
Soul got the same